a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, the crew of the Taika wanted to cross the galaxy for a plethora of crimes, seek sanctuary with a fearsome gangster, Red Warren. They call him Red Warren, and he's working for a very illustrious gang, the Lunar Fang clan. After sending our heroes on a routine mission to visit a nearby mining facility owned by Red Warren, things start to seem a little suspicious.
And you are greeted to the image of a Trandoshan dead sitting on the toilet.
Oh my god!
I closed the door.
A droid rebellion has led to the deaths of most of the workers in the mine, led by a fearsome droid revolutionary.
Organic species have no place in this world. It is a shame you did not leave when you had the chance.
They turn around robotically, and they're now going to open fire on you.
Complications arise when their irritable astromech droid Artie tries to save them from danger.
Immediately there is rumbling, and you hear heavy cannon fire outside of this tunnel.
The crew barely escapes with their lives, with a few new friends in tow. However, their employer doesn't quite feel the same way.
You destroy my facility! I had so much money in that facility! 3 large battleships exit hyperspace right in front of your ship.
Will our heroes make it out alive? Find out on this episode of Cosmonaut Tabletop. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, an uneasy alliance emerges. The crew of the Taika, a ragtag group of good-natured criminals, have found themselves tangled in a bit of trouble. After failing to complete a critical job for the fearsome gangster Red Warren, our heroes are seemingly rescued by the Lunar Fang clan, Red Warren's previous employer. Now they've been sent on what seems to be a simple job: retrieve cargo left over from the explosive battle and bring it back to their new employers. However, things are rarely as simple as they seem. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have teamed up with the fearsome but benevolent gang boss White Claw Taranta. After providing them with a room on his flagship, he has given them their new assignment: locate a lost friend of his and bring him back to the flagship unharmed. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, White Claw Taranta has sent our heroes on a mission to retrieve his lost friend. However, hope turns into fear when they learn that their destination is Coruscant, home of the Empire. After contemplating this alone at night, Captain Ryder also happens to find a mysterious tracking beacon attached to the ship. What does this new adventure have in store? Find out now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Star Wars Edge of the Empire Cosmonaut Edition. We last left our heroes on Coruscant. K1D and Ryder were going back to their ship on the landing pad, which was being attacked by bounty hunters. However, the ship was taken by their astromech droid Artie. He flew away, and they don't know where he is, so they're just there on the landing pad wondering what to do. Then Zal and Hayes have gone to the casino, a underground casino, in order to try and find the person that they've come here for the job that they were brought to this planet for. And while Hayes was gambling her money away, Zal...
I was earning, thank you.
Zal was in hot pursuit, but he has been knocked unconscious. So, we are going to go to Kid calling Hayes.
Our heroes have met with the enigmatic Dakin, old friend of their boss Taranta. However, before he agrees to join them, they have to infiltrate a warehouse and wipe his private records. Our heroes are on the run from fearsome bounty hunters. After crashing into an abandoned Coruscant office building, they prepare for a vicious battle. The crew of the Taika are locked in a life-or-death battle after being cornered by The Man, a ruthless bounty hunter tasked with eliminating K1D. Alright, so before we begin, I'm going to give a rundown of the current battle so everybody can keep track of what's going on. The setting is a large Coruscant business office. There's dozens of cubicles that are being used as cover. Hayes is currently crawling around in the ceiling trying to get shots off. Ryder just threw a grenade and took out a bunch of guys, but she has someone closing in on her position. Dr. Zal nearly had his arm blown off, but he managed to fix it and get better. And K1D is face to face with the Man engaged in melee combat.
to Star Wars Cosmonaut Wars. This is our show that you've been
Unlicensed.
watching. This is the first session that we're recording since the show came out. Hooray!
Hooray!
Apparently
So-
you liked it.
We this is the first session that we are recording since we started the show. So we have taken note of all your guys' feedback. We got nicer mics. We sound better. The whole show is probably going to sound better. And we also have your usernames from when you tweeted at us at Cosmonaut Tabletop. And if you tweet at us with feedback or just saying you like the show, you're going to end up as a person in it, maybe. So I have a bunch of usernames here in case I don't have names ready, which I never do. So, I hope you guys
I might
are
sound
ready.
worse.
What?
I might sound worse if that's possible.
Well, no.
I did get sick.
Everybody,
also saying-
everybody's gotten sick.
That's true. I know my voice is like.
I
really
might get
raspy
sick.
today.
Anyways,
Possibility. I
So-
did eat 4 expired hot dogs. That was not.
So, I'm gonna recap what happened last. We haven't played in a while, like a month or two, right?
yeah.
Something like that. So I'm gonna recap what happened just a little bit. You guys went to Coruscant on a job for your boss Taranta, who is the leader of the Lunar Fang clan. He sent you
And a
to,
hunk. Am
and
I
yeah,
right?
he's sexy. And he sent you to go and retrieve his buddy named Dakin. And Dakin is a hacker, super smart guy who you found on Coruscant. You brought him. You got him out of a sticky situation. You erased his records for a local gang. You didn't inquire very much about it, as I took note here, which I expected you guys to at least ask who he was employed by. He's just like, all right, you gotta erase my public record, and they're like, okay, sure.
It was already very difficult. Any victory
Yeah.
was a victory.
It's true.
He was very
Like-
obnoxious.
He was a very good Marcus NPC.
Yeah.
The one that I'm extremely used to. Who just doesn't want to do anything.
I mean, would you want to do anything you don't want to do?
Yes, because I'm playing the game.
Yeah, well, they're not. This is their life. This is what they live. It's not a game to him. All right, so
We're already
You gave
asking him
us,
to do something he really doesn't want to do by come with us. We just want to do our job, man. Like,
that's a good point. You guys went to Coruscant to get this guy and bring him back to Toronto. This is kind of a clandestine thing. Only you know what you were doing for Toronto. He didn't tell anybody else about this, as kind of like a show of trust to, his first job for you guys. He wants you guys to, prove your loyalty with an important job for him. He's going to trust you if you trust him, that kind of thing. So, you went, you got him. However, you were accosted by the man, the bounty hunter who is hunting Kid and a few of the other hunters that were put on the bounty. So, you fought against him. He escaped. You leveled a building. You shot a taxi driver.
Yep.
And there was a lot of mayhem, but you guys made it out. And Kid was mortally wounded. Still can't see out of his eye, his right eye, right? Right eye.
Yes.
And you get this is right after that. Dakin has asked you, who's that guy? Welcome back, everybody, to Cosmonaut Tabletop. We are here recording a show for you. All right, so when we last met our heroes, you guys were doing some, extracurricular activities with the fleet, with Toronto's fleet. Last thing that happened was we haven't played for a while. What are your guys' names? Satch's character, Zal, that guy. He was you were torturing a guy for Toronto. Toronto stepped in. He was proud of your willpower and fortitude, and he commended you. You've gained, I don't know if we said it in the last episode, you've gained the coercion skill, and what else did I say you got?
Discipline.
Discipline. Yeah, you got some skills. for that.
Toronto is real and he sucked Zal's dick behind the Denny's.
We're not talking about that one.
That was on that's on the
That was a
Patreon,
spin-off.
Patreon
Yeah.
exclusive episode. So
That was the porn parody. We've already got him.
So with Kid and Hayes, you guys were doing some melee dueling practice with Chandra, and you guys got some skills too, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
I got the skill of beating up somebody. I do it all the time already.
I'm gonna jump over to Ryder because we haven't really figured out what's going on with her. So, last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, while the rest of the crew were doing tasks on Taranta's mothership, the good Dr. Zal is attacked by a changeling and a mysterious force user. After killing the changeling, a thermal detonator causes a large explosion that Zal barely survives. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, our Star Wars show that we make for you. We are... What did we do last? Oh yeah, when we last met our heroes... No, it's fine. When we last met our heroes, they were on Selukami, right? Is that what the planet was called? Let me open my notes.
Oh my god.
Selukami. You guys were on the planet Selukami to meet with a contact who can give you information on the enigmatic pirate... Excuse me. Pirate queen.
Another take. One
no,
more take.
I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
We're doing it live.
By the way.
You
Doing
just
it
burped
live.
in the middle of a sentence. We lost 5 viewers for
It
that.
happens.
People
This
hate
is
that.
the quality
I'll
you guys.
I'll censor the burp. I'll go.
Put a fart noise over it.
Yeah, I'll put a fart noise.
No.
Wait, make sure you have Metal
Everyone
Gear
shush.
calm
Shush.
like sound.
Okay. So, what was I saying? You guys have been sent to Selukami, planet Selukami, to meet with a contact who will give you information on the enigmatic pirate queen. Your boss, White Claw Taranta, has sent you to try and find information on her and take her out because she's causing trouble for him. However, while you were waiting for your speeder bikes to be moved for use in the city, you were shopping.
Oh, yeah, we have motorcycles.
Yeah, you guys have fucking motorcycles now. Destiny
Mute your
style.
mics.
No,
No.
you guys can talk. It's fine.
Or wants to read a book.
You guys, while you were shopping, there was a terrorist attack, attacking the stormtroopers in the city. You guys were caught in the crossfire, and Hayes has revealed herself as a Force user. And then you guys, the last thing that happened was, Chandra grabbed Hayes and dragged her away. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are on the planet Selukami searching for the Pirate Queen. While their ally Dakin was hacking for information in a nearby town, he was discovered by the Pirate Queen's forces. Now our heroes must intercept the attackers before they get to Dakin and eliminate the one who discovered him. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes took a quick break from hunting the Pirate Queen to investigate a distress signal they received from their good friend Jack. However, it turned out to be a trap. Jack was slain and the crew has been ambushed by what appear to be agents of the dark side. And you are met with the image of two figures clad in black, wielding two crimson blades. They start walking towards you. You guys need to roll for initiative. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes were attacked by two fearsome inquisitors. They managed to escape, but at a high cost. Captain Ryder and K1D were maimed and wounded, and their good friend Chandra was cut down in an attempt to save the group. Welcome, everybody, to Cosmonaut Tabletop, our Star Wars show that we make for you on the internet. You're welcome. When we last saw our heroes, they had just finished fighting some very menacing, lightsaber-wielding, force-slinging, no good ne'er-do-wells.
And we had just saved Chandra.
And they had
from
just...
a fate worse than death. Do
Unfortunately.
you guys remember that adventure when we went to her home planet and saved her from the slavers?
Yeah.
That was a really good episode for patrons only.
Yeah.
So,
I'm really glad that leg that got chopped off was just a stage prop and not her actual.
Yeah, that was so smart of her. She's so cunning. She threw out a fake leg to throw us off.
That's like soap opera shenanigans.
Suburban Sasquatch.
Because I mean, come on. What are the odds of actually getting your limb chopped off? Like that's just funny. We wouldn't actually
three
do
people having limbs chopped off in one battle.
Never happened in
Yeah,
Star
so
Wars.
basically, in the ensuing battle with the dark side force users, our Captain Ryder has lost their right hand, from the elbow onward. The droid K1D has lost a good chunk of his left side.
I wouldn't say lost. I still have it.
So it got like
in my
ripped
hand.
off.
Oh, that of my thorax. Yes.
Yeah. That whole like chunk.
Oh yeah, you know what? I did not grab my own arm.
No.
I don't.
Well, there wasn't
that's
anything to grab. It was like
it got obliterated.
Yeah. If you guys have seen in the Clone Wars cartoon when Mace Windu like crushes that battle droid, it just like that part of it just rips off. That's kind of what happened to you.
But way more painful.
Yeah, you actually screamed. You're like. So
Sorry, can you demonstrate that one more time, please, Marcus?
Hold on, I have to turn my mic down to do it.
Yeah.
He went.
like a car in the distance. Breaking.
No, he actually was like like a fucking fax machine.
I'm calling on our listeners. Anyone who's good with sound editing, please make what you think K1D's scream would sound like. Because I'm picturing
it's just a human scream. It's like ah!
That actually makes the most sense. Probably it's just a shout. That seems the most like it.
Our language is not full.
Oh, fuck!
Fuck!
What carnation? All right. Come on.
Yeah, we lost some limbs. We lost some friends. Chandra was defeated by the Force users. And
or heroically escaped.
When you went back to find her, all you found was a severed, very sexy, severed Twi'lek leg.
It's only sexy because it's severed.
God.
It wasn't sexy before that.
Like the lamp from what's it called?
Forget the Christmas story.
Oh yeah.
No, God.
So you guys, the last place we left you.
Our heroes went to a nearby medical facility to heal their wounds. However, their boss Taranta called and notified them that they don't have any time to rest. The time has come to take out the Pirate Queen. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have regrouped and regained their resolve. As they fly back to Selukami to face the Pirate Queen, Hayes finally finishes constructing her lightsaber. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes were attacked while looking for the Pirate Queen in the Selukami jungle. However, these hidden attackers have surrendered and revealed themselves as clone troopers.
You immediately recognize them as old clone troopers.
Oh, okay.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have fallen into a trap set by the Pirate Queen. Locked in her secret base, they have to fight their way through and capture her alive.
You all have a few moments to probably say a few final words to each other. And I'll be seeing you around. Or not, I suppose. And then she takes her pistol and she executes both the clone troopers, and then the feed cuts.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are trapped in the base of the Pirate Queen. As they remain locked in battle, they keep their goal in mind. Fight through the base and capture her alive.
On your right, kid, the one of the human males, the farthest one away from you, he's going to drop his gun and he's going to run away.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have engaged in battle with the Pirate Queen's forces. However, one of their clone allies has fallen in battle.
Who was it? Fuck.
You look and you see Toho.
Of course. Damn it!
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are about to face the Pirate Queen. Before encountering her, they decided to spare the life of her officer. And now, nothing stands in their way. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have yet again encountered K1D's arch-enemy, the Man. Now they must defeat him and escape safely with the Pirate Queen in tow.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the show that the cosmonauts make for you. You're welcome. We last met our heroes when they were trying to escape from the Pirate Queen's base. However, they were met with their old adversary, the Man. And some of his droid buddies, too. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's been a few weeks.
There were some robot friends with that.
Buddies.
Those robots are people, too.
We'll see.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have defeated the man, the bounty hunter that's been pursuing them since the beginning. With the pirate queen in tow, they now make their escape. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have captured the pirate queen and escaped from her remaining forces. Now they attempt to meet with Luca Dane and decide what to do with her next. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, it turns out the woman our heroes captured was not the real pirate queen. Now a counterattack has been launched against our brave adventurers. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have narrowly escaped the pirate queen's counterattack. Now they have to meet with their allies and decide on a new course of action.
Welcome, everybody, to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the Star Wars podcast show we make for you. When we last met our heroes, they were talking to Taranta and all his buddies about their problems with the pirate queen, as it were. So, you guys are talking to him. Everybody you know, basically, who isn't dead is in the room with you. And it has just been revealed that Artie knows where to get the other half of the map to this dangerous weapon that Taranta and the Pirate Queen have both discovered.
Really? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Hey,
I
question.
must have misremembered. I thought the Pirate Queen had the other half of the map.
She has one half.
Right.
You
and
guys
we have the other half.
have the other half. She wants yours. You want hers. However,
But we
Artie
didn't
has
technically
revealed.
have the map. We just had the coordinates to where to get it, right?
You have half of the map. You have half of the file. She has the other half. Artie has figured out by looking at it that he has an idea of where it is, and he knows where to get a copy of the other half, which you did not know existed.
So he was able to kind of get a general sense of the location from only half of the map, is what
Yeah.
it was. Okay.
But his data is not. Excuse me. His data is not complete, and he says.
Basically, we're able to get the Pirate Queen's half by going somewhere else.
Yep. Exactly.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are planning to infiltrate an Empire facility. Their goal is to get in and retrieve a completed map to the mysterious ancient weapon before the Pirate Queen picks up on their plan. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are infiltrating an Empire base. But first, Hayes has to disable the security tower so the others can get in safely. However, the jetpack she used to get there exploded, alerting the nearby guards. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop role-playing show that we make for you. We're playing Star Wars today. Haven't had one of these in a little while. Oh wait, yes we have. But for...
They come out on a bi-weekly basis. They should look behind the screen too much.
They don't know.
We're losing it.
They don't need to know we've been on a bender for like 2 months. Like,
Yeah. So, when we last met our heroes, you guys were infiltrating an Empire facility for the secret map that the Pirate Queen has been looking for. So everybody's kind of in a different position right now. Right now, everybody other than Hayes is inside the facility, disguised, trying to infiltrate it. Ryder has gone off on her own and has met with someone from her past while she's been trying to retrieve this information. The two boys are in the control room, and they have just killed 2 people.
Listen, I killed 2 people.
Okay,
Yeah, that was not the killing party here.
I don't need to put the sin on another.
Crushed brains. And while this is happening, my mic is way too loud. While this is happening, we have Hayes, who has been ambushed by a Sith boy.
Hayes, I don't think you're going to have to try to kill your character. I just remembered. I think you might be able to go to those plans.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Hayes is engaged in lightsaber combat with the ferocious Inquisitor. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is trapped in the control room with an army of stormtroopers waiting outside. With that, we're going to cut back to Ryder. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the Star Wars show that we make for you. When we last met our heroes, the majority of the group was locked in the control room of this Empire facility.
you guys did kind of like a combo maneuver. You managed to cut a guy in half, and probably the most gruesome death that has been on the show so far.
And then the Mandalorian ripped us off.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's...
Wait, really? What happened?
In the Mandalorian trailer, he kills someone with a fucking door also.
Oh, well, you know.
That's how you know.
Borderlands 3 took Kid and Haze.
They'd be watching this shit.
Overwatch took Kid.
Yep. Cowards. Anyway, so... You guys are still...
successful IP here.
You guys are still locked in this room. Tally is trying to call you for more. She's been calling you stressed out. Meanwhile, with Haze, you are on the ridge, in the rain, battling the Inquisitor, when he, in a fit of frustration and rage, tore pieces off of his own TIE fighter with the Force and is hurling them at you. We are going to address that cliffhanger first.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are still trapped in the Imperial control room. With the power down and hope fading, Ryder's old friend Jor cracks under the pressure.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show we make for you. Today, we're playing Star Wars, and we're not surrounded by your regular cast. It's just me and Sarah.
We fired everyone.
Everybody's fucking dead.
No, we fired them. We still have all the characters, who just played by different people.
We
please send in your applications now if you want to be Ryder.
Everybody else has been subsequently fired. You can now be all the characters if you pass our tests.
Except for Kid. Kid has already been cast.
I play as Kid. No. We actually got Nathan Fillion to be Kid. We're very happy to announce this. Nathan Fillion is going to be on the show, and here he is. I looked at Nikki. I was expecting him to meow on time like he usually does, but he didn't do it. So
just edit one in.
Okay, so anyway, what's really happening is that we are going to record what's happening to Haze before we reunite with our friends. Okay, so I don't want them to know what's happening with you. I don't want them to metagame because and it's more interesting this way. We're trying something new.
He wants to bully me, essentially.
Yeah.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes were captured by the Empire. While Haze, Chandra, and the clones are on their way to rescue the captive party members, it is up to Artie to help in any way he can. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Zal and Ryder are being held captive on Admiral Koth's Star Destroyer. But luckily, Kid and Artie are on the flagship to stage a rescue attempt. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Kid and Artie have rescued Zal and Ryder. Now they have to meet up with Chandra and Haze before it's too late. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are in disguise and attempting to escape from Koth's Star Destroyer. However, during their escape, they cross paths with an old enemy.
You see before you the Inquisitor hauling ass straight towards you.
Oh, no. Yep, that's a good idea. We're going.
We just
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes made it to the bridge where they started a tense firefight with Koth and his crew. However, this encounter has to be cut short as a familiar threat reappears.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show that we make for you. Today, we're playing Star Wars, and we have not recorded a session for a long time. But we are ready to party.
Thanks for lifting the veil on us.
I like them to know.
Circle.
That way, the delays make sense when they happen. So,
when suddenly all of our characters change. Has Zal always been a human? Yeah, probably.
Zal is now a Mon Calamari.
Yeah.
So, first, before anything, we have to explain where we left off. In the last episode, you all had fought Koth, the wicked and nefarious Empire Admiral, and his bridge crew. You defeated them in a heated, passionate moment. Ryder slew her former what's the word?
Lover.
Boss.
Nemesis?
She killed her boss. Nemesis, yeah.
Sorry.
Nemesis.
Fuck that guy.
And before the Inquisitor, who has been tailing you, before he could enter the room, he was fired upon in a hail of blaster fire by the clone troopers that were sent by Chandra and Taranta to save you all.
Fuck yeah.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Hayes and Chandra made a crash landing into the Star Destroyer that the rest of the group is trapped in. Meanwhile, the rest of our heroes attempt to reconvene with them.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show that we make sometimes. We are back with Star Wars, and in the last episode, you all have finally, after many sessions, after many episodes, you have finally reunited with one another. Sarah was asleep.
Literally changed.
So
Oh God! Wait.
you didn't get to experience the
That's why.
reunited.
That's why I have hazy memories. I did fall asleep during.
Did you not update her on what happened?
I told you. I said
You never
that
asked
you.
me to remember what happened.
Okay, yeah. So
Because you didn't
Sarah-
fall asleep.
I forgot. I forgot last time I fell asleep.
So, parting the veil a bit, the reason you guys didn't hear Hayes on that last episode, or any comments from Sarah, was that she wasn't there.
Partying hardy.
She fell
Sarah was calling the hell
But also,
over.
it's not her fault, because in the middle of the session,
that was us.
I needed to go to Best Buy, so...
Yeah, and
that
I
was
was
whack.
like, you came back, and I was like, no, it's okay, I can handle this.
Yeah. But anyway,
God.
so... on
Moral of the
last-
story: keep Ethernet cables on hand.
I had
Marcus.
one, but
I got one right here.
Nikki
it's
destroyed
buried under
it.
this pile.
So, anywho, when we last...
Sad. Please, for the love of God.
just fiddling with his garbage.
Please.
Dude, my
Alright?
Switch almost died.
When I count down,
I'm sorry.
everyone's gonna stop talking in 3, 2, 1.
So,
Well, he didn't speak.
It wasn't
It
talking.
wasn't
it's true. It
words.
was
No!
we lost her. So,
Oh my God.
when we last left our heroes, most of you had fought your way through the Star Destroyer of the late Admiral Koth. The Star Destroyer has been invaded by pirates, smugglers, renegades, the scum and villainy of the galaxy that Hayes had called in as a distraction to get you guys out. So, unfortunately, Hayes...
Admiral Koth.
You don't worry about it. Doesn't matter anymore.
damn it.
So, unfortunately, Hayes and Chandra did crash their ship on their way here. Chandra's Sheathapede class shuttle that she loves so much has been destroyed in the hangar bay of this Star Destroyer. They fled, fought their way to you. You fought your way through, and you guys have now locked eyes with one another after
And-
your respective battles. And
I am now sending. I mean, it's really not. It's not that different from probably what y'all were already picturing in your head, but
we have a
I
costume
spent
change.
money. I spent money on this, so there you go.
You got...
Nice.
Oh shit!
Very
Oh
cool.
my
Yo,
God!
Hayes got the drip. Okay.
Can you for the
Aw,
for the viewers,
that
can
looks
you try your
good.
best to explain what's going on? here?
Yeah. So before she was probably a little bit not great in terms of quality of clothing.
Disheveled.
Maybe a little dirty. Maybe some stuff is kind of ripped and shitty. But yeah, no, she's got like a proper like ready for battle type black jumpsuit with some big chunky boots and a big like I'm gonna say gray. Not totally white, probably to JJ's dismay. Cape, like a big cape with a hood. So
Hell yeah.
she looks a little more like
Jedi.
yeah, she looks a little more like she knows what she's doing, but that's only on the outside.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes called a getaway ship. However, the Pirate Queen is waiting at their pickup location, so the group decides to fight her head-on in order to escape. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are locked in combat with the Pirate Queen and her forces. Victory seemed close at hand until the Queen called a horde of additional forces.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show that we make for you. You're welcome. We are playing Star Wars today. And on the last episode of Star Wars, Edge of the Empire, what's our series called? Low Profile?
Low Profile.
I thought Low Profile was the first part.
I thought that was the first arc. Yeah.
I think that Low Profile's just the whole
It's
series.
a good name.
It's got a fun irony to it.
It is a good name, and it has become progressively more and more ironic.
You guys are like just barely leaving season 1 of Low Profile, like now.
6 seasons.
Wait, really? How many
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
seasons? I thought we were like 2 seasons.
Are we getting renewed or are we getting killed off here? That's like what
Actually,
I'm
this is probably like season 2, I guess.
Oh, wait. I think this is the episode where we find out whether or not we get killed off because Swift is going to be the metaphor for Netflix.
Yeah, you're right. Now,
And
Beach episode.
Yeah, we haven't done a Beach episode.
We haven't had a
Or
Beach
at
episode.
least not at season 3 yet.
Yeah, well, no, when you get to season 3, you can start fucking around with Beach episodes. Anyway, so, in the last episode, you all had finally managed to escape Grand Admiral Koth's Star Destroyer. However, don't laugh. However, joke, he's not Granddad.
Granddad Merle Koth.
Granddad.
No!
Granddad.
I remember, I think I cut it out, but no, I'm not going to tell this story. We're already lollygagging too much. All right, so.
No lollygagging.
You guys had just escaped Grand Admiral Koth's Star Destroyer. You had killed him. You faced the Inquisitor. You faced the Pirate Queen. You faced your whole rogues gallery. You made it out alive in a very, very bitter, grueling battle with the Pirate Queen where she sicked like 20 guys on you. You managed to escape. You have brought with you a friend named Gray, a Mon Calamari that you rescued from the cell block. He had some friends who were killed in the battle, but he's okay. He didn't really take much damage himself. And unfortunately, you did lose your friend Oak. He has passed. He's gone to the great cloning facility in the sky.
I took his wristband though.
You took his bracer.
You did defile his corpse, yes.
Quick note, in the last season of Star Wars Clone Wars, Darth Maul takes one of the clone troopers like wristband thing, and I was thinking of he takes it for like a reason, but
to pee on it, like a bad
Fuck Clone Wars.
He puts it in the jar.
For, like making shitty knockoff Ryder and also disrespecting everything she does. How dare? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Cut that out. I don't want Disney to sue me.
Disney's already. If they even hear about this show, they're suing all of us. So.
I'm not making any money from this.
Yeah, none of us are.
Subscribe, but don't like, if you can. Just try to do like one or the other. Subscribe or like.
Yeah, not both.
Yeah, smash that cease and desist letter.
So, you guys, Nikki, go. You guys managed to get a getaway ride from the enigmatic Swift Cloud, a character that I had to make up, and I had to spend a whole day trying to write after the fact. Which is always fun. I'm not lying. I actually did have fun doing that. So
he's super hot though, right, Marcus?
Well,
no,
you don't know.
Ugly
you don't even know if it's a he. You don't know anything about them.
I think he's the shit. Honestly, that's what I think he is.
That's what I said. That was let it be known. I said it first.
I'll let Sarah take credit
it's a fun
for that.
conspiracy theory.
That's still hot. So my question stands. But
exactly.
So anyway,
last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes bartered for passage on Swift Cloud's U-Wing. Now they return to Taranta's base to deliver the map. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes were brought back to Nar Shaddaa to enjoy a party set up by Taranta. However, K1D feels uneasy about the situation. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes arrived at Nar Shaddaa to attend a party thrown by Taranta. However, Hayes encountered a shadow from her past, her old mentor. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes learned about the sinister Kavak, old mentor to Hayes and lost bounty of K1D. Now they prepare for their next plan of action.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show where we fight for justice and friendship. Today we're playing...
And lasers.
Today we're playing Star Wars Edge of the World. /Empire.
We've scaled it back a bit. Budget's not quite what it used to be.
Yeah. So, on the last episode, you all finally tracked down the location that the map leads to. It led you to a space station on the fringes of wild space, where you met a Kaminoan who has built a cloning facility. He was abandoned by his people, and he's been out here since the end of the Clone Wars, all on his own, going crazy, eating people that he's been cloning. Why the map led to this place, you do not know. However, as you were discussing means for his rescue to bring him off of the station that he's been trapped on, you were attacked by the Pirate Queen, who has found the location as well. Toronto's
Wait, they're
fleet.
pirates?
Toronto's fleet has been surrounded by the Pirate Queen. Your ship is being fired upon in the docking bay of this station by 3 star fighters of the Pirate Queen. What do you do?
I punch the starfighters and lose my other arm.
You win! That was the correct choice.
I solved your starship.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we do have to roll destiny points. All right,
Light side.
we are gonna have to use a lot of them, I think.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes have engaged in space combat with the Pirate Queen's fleet. With their allies by their side, they hope to finish her off once and for all. The battle between our heroes and the Pirate Queen's forces rages on. In the heat of space combat, the Pirate Queen emerges to shoot down our heroes once and for all.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop game where we suffer. Today we are playing Star World, Edge of the Empire. On the last episode, our heroes were fighting against... They died. On the last episode, you guys fought against the Pirate Queen in space combat. You all made a very cool, very epic, heroic moment where you decided to tell your friends to turn back and you faced off against her forces alone. Very epic. The theme music was playing.
Very poggers.
And then she hit you point blank with a proton torpedo and blew you both up. So,
I don't remember that.
I know. So I forgot how we intro. It's been a while.
Welcome to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop podcast that we make for you.
Yeah.
I'm your
My
host,
name is Cosmonaut
Satchel.
Marcus, and
Keep it.
All right, I'll keep that one in. Today
not the actual intro,
council
just
has
Sarah,
decided.
but people would enjoy that.
Today we are playing Star Wars.
Oh, fuck. I thought we were playing Stardew Valley. Guys.
I brought all my farming equipment.
Can we get a podcast of Stardew Valley going?
Everybody's wearing overalls and plaid shirts and has like work boots.
Actually, I don't know if there's the tabletop RPG of Stardew Valley, but I'm into it now.
That's
Absolutely
gonna. Well,
not.
people don't know that. They don't know this, but after we finish Star Wars, we're just gonna do a farming podcast.
Fuck yeah,
Cool.
that sounds so nice.
Can't wait. Oh my god.
Tabletop
Unironically.
role-playing farming podcast.
I'm
There's
gonna
been a
go
lot of
hit on the
demand for it.
hot blacksmith down the road, y'all.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
back later.
Unfortunately, the blacksmith is racist.
Fuck.
Everyone in
I
the
thought you were
town
gonna
is racist.
Why? You control the town.
I know that their own people. I can't control it. It's part of the lore. It's in the book. So anyway, we're playing Star
the
Wars.
manga.
We we haven't played in a long time.
Been a bit.
It's been a while for us humans in the real world.
We haven't.
I don't even
played
remember these
since
people.
Last year.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point. But for the viewers, things have lined up actually pretty normally because the last episode that came out for us is the last one that we recorded. So that doesn't happen very often. Usually there are a few arcs behind. So
Yeah, you guys are with us.
yeah,
We don't know anything more than you do.
we're all synced up together. So on the last episode, you all had a showdown with the Pirate Queen. And she, in a
Pirate, more like irate.
I don't know. She didn't seem too mad. She was kind of dying. I think she was like.
So she, in a last-ditch attempt to take you all down, shot a big old missile at you and blew up both your ships because she's so spicy and sassy.
Edgy.
And then you guys watched her die in the hangar bay of the cloning facility that you have discovered. And that is where we left off. Since then, 3 weeks have passed.
Then 1 week, 3 weeks.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Zal received another ominous vision of the sinister Kavak, this time pointing him to the planet Terrace. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes began their hunt for Kavak. The first stop on this journey is the planet Terrace. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes headed to Terrace to get a lead on Kavak. However, this led them to a rather shady individual. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show where we soar through the stars. I'm running out of things
To buy
to say.
candy bars.
To buy candy bars.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship
that got
zooming
blown
through the
up
sky.
by
Just
the
kidding, I'm dying.
I'm gonna die. So, on the last episode, you all arrived at Terrace to try and find the person who was last attacked by the fearsome Kavak. Old man. Nikki! You don't remember. You don't walk. You, excuse me. Old mentor of... Right. Who are your characters? Hayes. We just got done recording the other show, so I gotta remember who's who again. And, the lost quarry of the bounty hunter K1D. You all have a little bit of a connection to him. He's also haunting the dreams of Zal.
Yep.
And
he might have called me here. I have not told anyone about this.
That's true. You guys made it to Terrace. You met with a shady individual known as Nix Crudexa, who has led you to one of his employees, known as Odds Jasper, who was last attacked by Kavak years ago. Or a year ago. I don't remember if I said it was like a year ago. I assume it was like a year ago. Within that little adventure, you also noticed that Odds' daughter is being forced into servitude by Nix, and you have all agreed to go back and free her in exchange for information on Kavak. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes are on a mission to save Odds Jasper's daughter from a notorious crime lord. As Ryder, Zal, and Kid break into the party from the front, Hayes and Chandra try to find another way in. Honestly, why don't we do that?
Take it down for copyright issues.
Yeah, wait, that's why we can't. I gotta bleep all that. We'll keep that in. Anyway, hi, welcome to Cosmonaut Tabletop podcast. That please don't take it down, Disney. We work really hard on it.
Yeah. I forgot how...
legally distinct. Legally.
Wait, just do the thing where they switch like the second and fourth beats of every measure or whatever, and also it gets progressively slower every time it hits the...
I can't do that with
We have to do it in a minor key. Alright, so, on the last episode, you all were sent to rescue Odds Jasper's daughter that we never named.
She who must not be named.
I know, but once I realized it, I can't stop thinking about it. But, excuse me. You guys went to rescue her from the clutches of the sinister Nix Crudexa. I'm getting so good at the names now that I started writing them down. This is awesome.
And making them in the first place.
Yeah, well, no, that was a viewer. That was a listener name. It was very Star Warsy. That's why we kept it.
It was extraordinarily Star Wars.
Actually, odds and Nicks were both viewers. Just writing them down changes the game. Anyway, she was with him. You guys went in. Angel threw him out the window. We were all there. We all remember it.
Yeah.
You remember it. I remember it.
Are we on a balcony, or did he throw him out a window?
You're on a balcony, 100th floor of his apartment building penthouse, whatever. Domicile. Is that a word? Should be.
Domicide.
So today we learned that Marcus doesn't really know what nouns are.
I just think that we should have a different word. That's all. I think there should be an extra thing. Like there's verbs, adjectives, nouns, and there should be one more that's for like concepts.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of weird qualifier things that we just don't know about because they only taught us like surface level iceberg shit in school. Like, what the fuck is a participle?
Yeah, show me.
What is that?
Angela, show me the forbidden nouns.
Participle.
What is?
You guys are making me participle.
I still don't get what a participle is, but apparently it is a noun.
God damn it! Everything's a noun. It just doesn't make any sense. They should change that. Anyway, so you guys are on the balcony. Nix Crudexa has just been thrown to his death. You hear his little whizzy, buzzing voice as it trails down below into the city streets. And he fades from view. Yeah. And then he goes splat. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show where everybody's a Jedi. Oops, all Jedi. On the last episode, you all... Wait, we're playing Star Wars. Yeah, in case that wasn't obvious. And on the last episode, you guys were in the fancy apartment of Nix Crudexa, fighting your way out, trying to rescue the daughter of Odds Jasper, who we did name, and I forgot because she's the only name I didn't write down, but that's okay. Not going to worry about it. In the midst of the battle, Hayes has been knocked unconscious. The girl that you are here to rescue has been knocked unconscious. And it just so happens that Zal has recently discovered that there may be more to him than meets the eye.
Oh my god, he's a transformer?
His skin starts to turn green because when you are a Jedi in this campaign,
I don't know what that is.
Stop me.
You all look like me.
No,
you all turn into Hayes.
He turns into Baby Yoda. The last thing that happened was Zal was about to get shot in the face, but then he reached out, and with his instinctual, with his instincts, he mustered a new strength within him and pushed away. Mustard.
Mustard. Like the condiment.
He used the Force and he pushed a guy.
There is absolutely no downside to this.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop show where we're all alone. No friends.
No friends. Just me and looming evil.
You and the looming danger of impending evil. Today, we are playing Star Wars Edge of the Empire. And you know, we haven't had a solo game in a while. And I think this is going to be a pretty crazy one. We have one player, Satch, playing Zal.
Hello.
On the last episode, while your friends were having a conversation with Odds Jasper about
about how Kavak is manipulative and is getting people here.
Yeah. You decided to have a force Skype call with Kavak, in which he invited you to come to his planet and have a conversation.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, Zal has left the group to confront Kavak and discover more about his new Force sensitivity. He continues to explore a sinister Sith temple with the help from the enigmatic Castus. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop story where we split the party again. Oops. Today.
It happened again?
It happened again. Today, we are playing Star World. And on the last episode...
Wow. No one laughed, huh?
What? I say Star World all the time.
Wait, is that not correct?
Yeah, it's called Star World.
I thought we were.
Also, why am I here? If somebody got separated, it's me, right? I should leave the call.
For once, it's not you. I can't actually say what happened in the last episode because you guys don't know, and I don't want you to know. So
It's all
on
right.
the last
That's the usual
episode,
for me.
Zal went on his own little journey. But now, we've cut back to the others. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, while discussing what to do about Zal's disappearance, the residence of Odds Jasper is attacked by Crudexa's subordinates. Our heroes desperately fight to defend the humble mechanic's home. Welcome to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop story where we come up with something new to say every time we intro the show. Today,
That was the second try, everybody.
That was the second one. We're playing Star Wars today.
Okay.
On the
Star
last
Wars.
episode, you all protected Odds Jasper and his homestead from evil gangsters. Well, evil's a strong word. You know, they're morally
Sith.
reprehensible, but
They were pissy.
yeah, they were a little rude, but I don't know about evil.
Rude.
They were Jedon't.
So
What?
They were Jedon't. That's the opposite of Jedi.
We're not
For
doing
you
No,
Star Wars nerds.
Shut up!
No,
Shut
I
up!
think the opposite
All
would
of
be
you!
Jed-
No!
Jed, you.
All of you, shut up!
So, after protecting him and his home, he graciously gifted you all a ship, a YV-929.
Wifey.
Wifey.
Really, it
YV
really is.
929 armed freighter. Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes found some information on where Zal might be located. Now they prepare for what may await them. Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop.
That's from Star Wars.
That's
No,
a Star Wars
sorry.
song.
That one's Titanic, actually.
Oh, we're back at Titanic talk. Welcome to the Titanic cast. Today we're going to be talking about Titanic. For all your Titanic trivia.
It's the same argument.
What would you do if you could go back in time to stop the Titanic from sinking? We're here to take all of your...
Now I know there's some people who skip the D&D show and they only listen to this one, so it's going to be very confusing for them.
No, this is just channel lore that you know it surpasses all campaigns. It's it's just lore now.
Yeah, you guys are. It's on you guys to figure that one out. We're not going to explain this meme today.
If you don't know that the cast is obsessed with the Titanic, then you're not a true fan of the show.
Someone update the wiki, please, to be super detailed about our Titanic shit and nothing else.
Or
Titanic
individual plans.
This is the Titanic cast. So today we're playing Star Wars: Edge of the Empire. On the last episode, you all finally made it to the planet.
You want to take that again?
Made it to the planet where Zal has been
Don Madden.
for the past day or two.
Madden.
In your search for him, you were led to a temple, a mysterious temple, where you found that Zal is not himself.
Literally.
Just like Star Trek.
He stood before you, said some
You
ominous
guys ever
words.
see Star Trek?
No, I've only seen Titanic. I've only ever seen Titanic, the movie.
Well, they're
nothing
both
else.
made by J.J. Abrams.
I'm just really, I don't know, I've picked up on the context clues of Star Wars. I just figured it out, but I've never seen it. I've only seen Titanic.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
What's the just since you picked everything up from context clues, what's the famous line that the bad guy says, Marcus?
Oh wait, he says
Go where no bad guy has gone before.
I'm king of the world.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
You know, I'm getting some real Boss Baby vibes from this.
Has only ever seen Boss Baby.
Getting some real Titanic vibes from this movie. Anyway.
Hey,
onto
our
the game.
ship blew up in both campaigns.
We've made so little story progress in both games because we've been memeing more often lately. I think Titanic in the other campaign really did derail some things. So
Derail or go over?
no, stop.
Oh!
Stop. There's so many nautical jokes.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes attempted to battle their way through the Sith Temple. Meanwhile, Zal attempts to free himself from Kavak's influence.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop, the tabletop story where I've said everything. We fight for justice, we save our friends. Things are just gonna go bad this time, okay?
You have nothing more to say.
Things are gonna suck.
Welcome to Cosmonaut Tabletop, where we lose our loved ones.
Yes, there you go.
God.
Today we're playing Star World, Star Worms, Star Friends.
Starman.
Starman. On the last episode.
World Star.
World Star. World Star. On the last episode- on the last
Sorry.
episode. You guys were in the temple to save Zal. Zal, you're in the shadow dimension, trying to fight for your life. Trying to fight for your mind, your sanity, your body, and your agency.
Yu-Gi-Oh is there.
Yu-Gi-Oh is there. His name is Yu-Gi-Oh. K1D, you, not having any connection to the Force, are not in a mind prison.
That
You
we
are
know
fighting.
of.
You're fighting cultists. I mean, yeah, hey, who knows? You're fighting cultists. Doing pretty good. You've blinded one, and you're fighting 3 others.
Just a normal day.
That's a
Having
normal day for
one.
K1D. Ryder, you are in the process of breaking free of the manifestations of your dark and traumatizing past, but you're doing pretty good. And finally, Hayes, you're an interesting.
laugh!
You're an interesting case.
Oh, God.
Much like you really
You chose
adhered
this.
to the Jedi way and allowed
It's not the Jedi way.
you allowed a dark entity to strike you down. And it happened. And you are currently out of commission.
I'm not abiding by this.
Last time on Cosmonaut Tabletop, our heroes fought against Kavak's followers. Meanwhile, Zal faces a manifestation of Kavak himself.
Welcome
Hello,
everybody
it's me, Kid.
God damn
I'm
it.
live. Don't worry about it. This is a show. It's called the Cosmonaut Tabletop Podcast, Star Wars edition, but not really Star Wars. Don't tell anybody. Shh.
This is Destiny Cast.
What?
wanna
You
get
got me. Got him again. We're just talking about Destiny
Wait,
again.
no, this is our Among Us podcast. We
It's
talk about
Among
all
Us.
the Among Us news.
Yeah, have you guys played the new Among Us update with new crew member positions and roles?
Among Us TV show now greenlit, starring
Starring Chris Pratt.
Chris
Among Us
Pratt
or
as
Among
Among Us, as impostor.
All great.
Scarlett
Keeping this.
Johansson is in there.
You're keeping this opening.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'll keep it, whatever.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Cosmonaut Tabletop. We're playing Star Wars. Among Us edition. On the last
What a
episode.
what a topical reference.
Honestly, it probably
always
is
like to-
more topical than our usual. Our usual, like,
Yeah.
we'll make like a joke
Titanic.
about a meme that's like 5 months old.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I think the Among Us meme is over with.
No, it's not.
No, it'll
That's
never
not.
die. It's the greatest game ever.
We're, we're just exploring new frontiers.
Yeah.
We're going
You're
to
right.
VR. Like, you can't stop us.
I'm
So
excited
how would
for
y'all
that.
sink the Titanic?
Stop it. So,
What about
How would
Celery
you
Man?
survive on the Titanic if
my
there was
God.
an imposter from Among Us?
now this is a
New-
whole new adventure.
See, the new Among Us map is set on the Titanic. It is now timed.
Oh,
You have to, if you
shit.
can get shit figured out before the ship sink in, you just all die.
You
Your
died
tasks
on that tanker
include-
mission 2 years ago.
Plugging the ship's hole,
I could feel my gray matter being melted down like wax.
Yeah, somehow we have come back to Titanicast, which I don't even think we had in the Star Wars game. I think the people who only listen to this one are going to be very confused.
You're like, what the fuck is going on over in D&D?
You guys don't understand. We've stumbled across something truly, just absolutely groundbreaking. Okay,
Gold mine.
The Titanic was an imposter, because if it was the real one, it wouldn't have sunk.
Oh, yeah, there was an imposter on board.
Yeah, why come nobody ever said after that, like, wait a minute.
Shut up! Shut up, all of you!
Okay, let's continue. So, on the last episode of Star Wars. No, I can't let you. I can't let you. It's gonna be something evil. You're gonna say something evil.
I want to hear it.
No, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It may not have been evil, but you know what? I did this to myself.
On the
last, done that to yourself.
There we go. We're back to Star Wars. On the last episode, that was like wrestling with a demon to try to rein it back into Star Wars.
God damn it!
On the last episode, you all entered the Sith Temple to save your friend Zal. A great battle ensued. Some heroes fell, and then rose again.
Weird.
And then another hero fell.
Aw.
And then a villain fell. There are heroes and villains on both sides.
Am I one of the villains?
This is the most useless recap.
In the last episode of Star Wars, things that happen in Star Wars happened.
Darkness and light.
Ooh, interesting.
You guys saved Zal, and you defeated Kavak. However, you are still in the Sith Temple, and it is crumbling. Zal, in a heroic act, expelled the spirit of Kavak, rejected him, and used that brief moment of immense force power to heal Hayes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd do that, and I honestly, that whole last session, I don't even know what was going to happen. Very creative from all of you. So, however, now, like I said, the cave is crumbling, and you guys have a unconscious, very heavy metal friend on the ground. What do you all do? 5 years from now.
What?
Holy shit!
Really?
Oh my god.
Like,
I just lost
actually?
the bet.
Damn!
What?
Time skip time!
5
Hell
years?
yeah!